table. No? Do you want this light?
Okay, here it comes. Here's it's the reason for the season. Hey. Hey guys, how's it going? Listen, sometimes you don't want all the all the stress and all the buzz of your average gamer stream. Sometimes you just want to take it easy and live a simpler life and just get a little cozy. Here, hold on. How do I make this even cozier? I know how to make this even cozier. There we go. There. Ah, isn't that nice? Just having the fire going. Just tossing some grapes in the chat because you feel like it. It's been a long day and you're just ready to unwind. Chug a bottle of Pinot Grigio. Send an anonymous email to a person you remember from middle school that you don't like. Really just dunk on their whole being. Okay, yes, it does kind of... Okay, I can understand how people in California would find the fireplace gif kind of not as relaxing. Alex, you're welcome. You're welcome for the gift that I'm giving you of a stream while I'm not at work. Well, you're not at work. I'm on that grind. A relaxed grind. A cozy grind. Also, I still am doing that winky thing. Have not taken the hour to go in and actually work out why the winky thing isn't going away. But hey, it's just about being with each other. Oh, hi, Chris Barelick. Oh, hi there. Hey guys, it's Chris Barelick of the Geek Comedy Tour, a very funny, delightful man. You should go to snarkfish.com and look at his funny t-shirts. Alex Noel asks, who do you think's had a better looking wiener, Teddy Roosevelt or Osmosis Jones? Well, Osmosis Jones was he wasn't a white blood cell. What was he? He was some kind of immune cell. By its very nature, had no penis, even though he did have a cool jacket. And Yeah. Yeah, even by organelle standards. And obviously, was it Teddy Roosevelt? Teddy Roosevelt obviously had a chode. Just a full-on chode. Wider than it was long. A grizzled, war-torn chode. The likes of which America had never seen before. Man, this relaxing piano music really is doing a lot of the cozy heavy lifting as I rant about presidents' penises. But on the agenda today, besides taking a sip of Zoa, the world's first positive energy beverage made by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, each batch he is hand mixes with a big wooden oar with his big burly muscles. Hold on. Besides that, we have two things on the agenda today. I've put together a little tier list of my favorite cozy shows. The kind of end of the day things that you put on. Maybe you wake up in the middle of a cold sweat and need something to get your mind off everything, and you just put that on to fall asleep. Or maybe it's like you had a big dinner and you're just stuck on the couch and you just need something to physically entertain your body while your glucose levels normalize. But I figured we'd have fun going through those and kind of ranking what it means to be a cozy show and the role the cozy show has in our television habits. And is coziness the same as entertaining? Who knows? Alex Knoll talking about Hoobastank for some reason. I missed how that started. Did Hoobastank also do the "and the reason is you"? That was them too, right? That was the I would say that more immortalized Hoobastank. And if we have time afterwards, I've downloaded some games. But we'll see whether I go back to Here Comes Nico and just start simping for that hedgehog woman again. clarifying the Hoobastank scenario. But for now, let us leave this forest fire. Let us abandon this hillside. And let's get cracking on arbitrarily judging TV shows. Oh, that was right in time with the music. I gotta switch over now. Oh no, stop. Shh. Boom. Ha ha. Boop. Ha ha. Bada bing, bada bang. So here she is. Here's a list of various shows that throughout my life I have relied on as a cozy show, specifically. A little bit of a mix. Some things I've watched with my OnlyFans girlfriend, Big Tid Goth Mom, 1957 XXX. For $40, I just hold my phone at the television and she insults me and we watch like a Friends rerun together or something. Alex Knoll, it is very easy to create a VTuber character. All you got to do is really just pay people who are better than at various computer art programs, and then you rig it with a webcam, and ta-da, you're a purple guy on the internet going ah rah 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 rah. Pippa, okay. So Pippa, no, you raise a very good point. I am not a humiliation fetishist. I'm just too dumb to realize that's what I'm paying for. I just think I have a mean internet girlfriend. I just think my internet girlfriend's weirdly mean to me for some reason, but that she loves me. That is... Oh no, people are already looking at the thumbnails and trying to figure out where they'd rank things. Oh, I am so bad at managing even a small group of people. This is fantastic. All right. So right off the bat, before we get into it, let's talk about what is a cozy show? What makes a cozy show cozy? Because I honestly think that a cozy show is different than a show you put on for entertainment, a show you put on to be challenged, a show that, a destination television show that you put on with all your, that you have to talk about the next day. Actually, let me add that to the list. Not timely. Not timely. Not airing episode, or not airing new episodes, or not timely, always rerun. That's key. I feel like that is key. And in the case of like streaming shows, I think because they dump entire seasons at once, it still counts. It still counts. But the idea that a cozy show is not something that you like really just like have to get in on every single time. A cozy show is something you are watching in reruns. But number one, it must actively soothe a troubled heart. You reach for a cozy show because you need that security blanket, whether it's the presence of a familiar character or just the beginning, middle, end reliability of like a procedural show. Ryan Osmosis says, I feel like a cozy show always presents a problem that neatly gets solved in the end. Absolutely. That's why sitcoms are huge cozy shows. Competitive shows, like reality competition shows, are huge cozy shows. Like as long as there is a sense of summation, and it's not, and definitely not serialized. Definitely not serialized. If there is like continuity from episode to episode, that means you have to be paying attention and you can't just let it wash over you, which I feel like is also super key. Like one of my favorite cozy shows, I watch this all the time. Like people have made fun of this because it does air constantly throughout the day. It's an entire program based solely on running in 4-hour blocks so that people stuck in hotel rooms with basic cable just like end up watching it for hours on end. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is one of the preeminent cozy shows because of its episodic nature, because there's not even episodes. There's like loosely, like today we're going on a taco journey in Milwaukee. Like that's the most plot you'll get in a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, to the point where you could like take a nap, wake up in the middle of an episode 3 episodes later and be completely caught up, not even like realize what's happening. Ryan Osmosis, Guys Grocery Games is also very, very good. So even though it is not personally, I don't reach for Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives like, basically it's only when I'm also stuck in a hotel room, but I'm putting it in very calming because it so exemplifies the DDD. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain, also very good. Really, it's because of it's not Game of Thrones. It's not Mad Men. Whoa, Flute Loot, thank you for the sub. We're working hard to get this subscription, to get those subscribers up. YouTube is, I want to say draconian, but they actually have a pretty fair standard for monetization. So like I need 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours watched on my channel before I can open up super chats and like and easier donations and all that. So my goal is to get those subs up. So thank you so much, Flute Loot. Spread the love. Tell people. You're going to be like, oh, it was great. There was piano music playing and a gif of a fireplace, and he talked about Guy Fieri a bunch. All the fun of a magical cartoon man. Alex Knoll, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have put like QI and like all those like British just talk shows where it's just a bunch of vaguely nice, funny people sitting in a corner talking to each other and sharing trivia and stuff. Like if Noel Fielding's in it, chances are it's a cozy show. But just to get everybody into my mindset, Taskmaster. Oh yeah, absolutely. I should have put it in there. A reliable, familiar format, a repeatable format, capable of binging, something that you can, hey, thanks for the love for the podcast. binge capable, something that you can just watch episode after episode. Basically the show won't give out before you do. Something that you can reliably go at and hit over and over again, and you won't run into the same episode over and over again too many times. So there needs to be like a good chunk of material there to make it a cozy show. It has to be some normie shit. I don't know how to tell people. Like I'm just like, you can't watch like weird okay, yes, I understand some people's cozy shows are like a guy speed running Super Mario Brothers 3 for 8 hours straight. Like that could be your cozy show, but if it gets you a weird look at work, it's not a cozy show. It's your weird shit. A cozy show is some normal shit. MST3K is also a really good one. That one's like 90s comedy ASMR at some point. Roseanne definitely is a cozy show. And like I said, no time, like, you're not watching this week by week. If you have to watch every episode as it comes out, that's just a TV show you are watching. So, here we go. Right off the bat, Mike Zyke, Mexic, Michael, cozy show is half listening to a puppet explaining what a cozy show is. Yes, great. Happy to have you. Right off the bat, I'm going to be... Alex, you're going to have to post like a very small paragraph elaborating on your opinion about why Wings is a cozy show and that Cheers is absolutely not cozy. Doctor Who should be on there. I added these little placeholder images to like basically just to have people shout things. And if one show is being shouted at enough up in this chat box, I'll throw it on here. And the people watching will know what it meant. The people watching will know. This was a very loose conglomeration. So, right off the bat, The Office, pointed to as one of the most valuable mental health maintenance-based sitcoms of all time. People have, there's been entire articles written on websites like Collider and BuzzFeed all about how, hey, Ractoony, I have to stop getting distracted by all my internet friends saying hi to me. So much has been said about The Office as it's like the penultimate cozy show, something that people can just watch constantly and just always feel calm to see their friends again. Jim and Pam and Dwight and Michael Scott, always happening. But I find it actually stressful. I find The Office actually kind of stressful to me. There is, especially in the early episodes where they're trying to still do the British kind of like cringe thing, it makes me upset. A lot of the pranks and the weirdness, like I don't like Jim. I think if I knew Jim in real life, I would hate Jim. There's like so much to the show that I find actually stressful that for me, yes, also it reminds me of the time I have, Pippa making a very good point. It totally reminds me of the times that I have been worked in a office where my life and death like concerns revolved around these weirdos. Like the idea of The Office of like, hey, isn't it funny how the weirdos that you're coworkers with end up being the closest thing you have to a social group and like a family and backup? That's not a good message. That's actually kind of a weird, sad thing. Like you shouldn't have coworkers at your wedding. And the whole show ends with a big wedding with all your coworkers. So I know I'm glad people are actually kind of supporting me on this. I was afraid that this would be sacrilege, but The Office is stressful to me. There's sometimes it's fine, but, what I find more calming is Parks and Recreation. even though it's the politics of it, like in my gross, cynical, post several recessions brain, makes me groan occasionally. I find Parks and Recreation very calming. I find it very calming and very good. Also, hurt a little by the first season. Actually, a lot of these are going to get hurt by the first season. But I'm just going to say Parks and Recreation is everything that makes The Office kind of like stressful to me. Parks and Rec kind of diffuses. There's solid bits, there's solid jokes, but otherwise very fine. World's Most Extraordinary Homes. I barely watched this one, but it was on a million lists. I checked just a couple of like, hey, these are the best stress-busting shows on TV, or like, these are the calmingest shows on Netflix. So this one kept showing up. I've only watched a couple, and they made me stressed about my own living situation. Just made me feel very poor and lazy and bad. Sorry. For some reason, watching other people who absolutely have their shit together in exotic locales made me actually kind of bad. Yeah. Let's see. RuPaul's Drag Race. This is one where it's kind of a combo thing where it's happening episode to episode. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on. But just to get it out of the way, where is it? Where's Bake Off? Where did I put Bake Off? Wait, okay, there's Bake Off. Instant serotonin for Great British Bake Off, a Great British Baking Show. No one's going to there's literally, I could write entire encyclopedias about the myriad of ways that the show is at once reassuring and like calming and just watching people go through their process. And even when things go wrong, even when some guy from Gloucester is like losing his shit because his souffle didn't rise, even then everyone is so supportive. Everyone is so accepting. It's just so great. The only time I have ever watched Great British Bake Off and felt stressed out, it was because I was actively doing a keto diet. And honestly, that was on me. That's on me. Like literally. Oh my God. Wait. Oh, Pippa, you just, even when it's ugly, there is nothing. It is orgasmic when you watch someone like near to tears because they're like fancy muffins that if you arrange them correctly, looks like Buckingham Palace, completely goes off the rails. Like everything falls apart. Nothing works right. It's toppling over on the dish. And then Paul Hollywood takes a little nibble and is like, well, the flavors are spot on. Like, oh, it's so good. That is just the best. Oh, it's just the best. Because you're so happy for that person. You're so happy that like, yeah, buddy, yeah, the flavors were on point. It just looks a little ruddy is all. Yeah, it's so weird. Hey, Belkin Crispel donated $5. Wisconsin misses you. Come back soon. I miss Wisconsin. I honestly do. Spending that week in Green Bay was delightful. Going over to the shore to that little amusement park, going on the roller coaster ride, and of course, the Cheese Castle. I understand people make fun of it for being a tourist trap, but the Mars Cheese Castle in Wisconsin literally had the most delicious string cheese I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I don't think I need to convince you that I have eaten a fuck ton of string cheese throughout my existence on this planet. I might have eaten the most string cheese on this planet. If we're including mozzarella sticks, dear God, ain't King Kong ain't got nothing on my mozzarella consumption. And still, Mars Cheese Castle was the best goddamn string cheese I've ever had in my life. So the thing about competition shows is sometimes it can be kind of stressful. I'm thinking about Blown Away on Netflix, where they're literally working with glass, and at any second, the people who have spent like hours working on this single piece, it could just like hit a weird pocket of cold air and explode in their hands. That is like tough. The ones where like people are sicked on each other and have to like challenge each other and like are pitted against each other is really bad. Weirdly enough, so we have good competition reality show, Instant Serotonin, but there's a whole genre. I threw these in, but there's like a million of them on Netflix right now. Like the sex dummy reality show. Like there's Too Hot to Handle. There's also Love is Blind. There's also like a million other ones. I put that at adequate distraction because sometimes, honest to God, sometimes the production values on these cheap Netflix reality shows are so ham-fisted, and they're so clearly like, you know, the narrator is chiming in with like jokes every other second. Nothing is actually happening between these characters. Like it's, you know, they make them do dumb challenges and then like give up on it halfway. The production of these shows make it at best an adequate distraction, but the inconsequential nature of it, the fact that you can kind of just like snooze through them, is kind of it's very weird. Like you can just smell the producers off screen being like, tell this person you feel hurt for some reason. Just come up with something on the fly. Just pretend you've been emotionally hurt. The middle tier cheap Netflix reality shows are adequate, but not great. RuPaul's Drag Race depends on the episode. And honestly, like, some episodes are true instant serotonin, while other episodes, I don't know what it is, when they make the queens do off the cut or like hastily scripted comedy bits against each other. As someone who cares about comedy, as someone who just like has had dark nights of the soul trying to come up with like good jokes, it just hurts my body. It just hurts my body so much when they force them to do bad skits and then like a joke doesn't land and they linger on the silence or play like sad trombone music. Depends on the episode. I'm not saying bad. I'm not saying actually stressful. I'm saying when it's firing on all cylinders, joy. When it's clunky, I'm just like, ugh, I'm aware of my own body. I'm aware of my mortality. I'm aware of everything. Boo. Frasier? I'm not one of those Frasier people. I know there are tons of Frasier people in the world. Whenever I put it on, it's been an adequate distraction. But I know there are people that will 100% put Frasier on instant serotonin level. Actually, what's it? Let me just... give me a taste of Frasier. Give me some Frasier. Yes. Yes, this person that compiled this in Windows Movie Maker in 2020.
Hello, yes. Just a second. Dad, who do I ask for?
I haven't put you through to the Fine Arts Forgery Department.
Right. Hello, yes, the Fine Arts Forgery Department, please. Dad, they're laughing at me.
Like, I know Leslie Grammer has become a nightmare person IRL. Like, I know his entire life has become a cyclone of darkness. But just that joke alone, the characters are so strong and so reliable and have their game so down pat that, yeah, I'm going to say it's a very calming show. It is a very calming show. Golden Girls, same thing. Actually, hold on. I need a hit of Golden Girl. I might put it under just adequate distraction.
Complete this famous saying, better late than...
Blanche.
Pregnant.
Nope. All right. I spun the wheel of fate, and the Golden Girls delivered. God damn. Ooh, it is from like a bygone era. It is from like a pure era. They just look great up there next to the Great British Bake Off, don't they? Like they look like they belong. Like I can hear them thanking me for being a friend. Thank you for putting us up top. Like that's what they're saying to me, Jared, the VTuber that's doing this tier list right now. Jeopardy is a weird one. Jeopardy is a weird one. It depends on the episode. It does depend on the episode, and it depends on my mindset, because like I can't fall asleep to Jeopardy, but if I need a distraction, if I need just something to occupy my mind, like a solid Jeopardy episode will just keep your neurons firing, keeps you distracted. It's almost like it's like playing bar trivia alone in your house. So I find it very calming. But I don't know, but it's not, but you can't like keep it, there's no one falling asleep to Jeopardy. Ryan Osmosis, what an amazing fact about Quentin Tarantino. I don't think we covered that in our Tarantino or in our Pulp Fiction episode. Let's see. There's you guys are catching all the obvious ones. You guys are absolutely catching. So Futurama is a weird one because even the episodes that would make you think like, oh, this one is one of the ones where Fry is crying too much, or this is the one where the dog dies, or like, oh, this is the one where they start there's these big lore-heavy cosmic event episodes that are like that violate some of the key precepts of the Cozy Show doctrine as laid out in the Holy Google Doc. But it's almost like a security blanket. It's almost like even the ones that have weird space wasp honeycombs still feel it's like they're still reliable. People have gone into this. A couple years back, the Futurama Sleeper subreddit became one of the fastest growing subreddits on the site, and people are like, "Hey, what's with this?" And more so than a lot of other shows, it's written in a way that like characters are constantly explaining what's happening. There's like good audio production. Like it can almost work as a book on tape or an audio play, and you don't even have to be looking at the screen. And they made enough seasons that like you won't hit the same ones over and over again too regularly, but there's just enough that you know every episode. You're not like surprised, like, oh, which one's this? How does this one end? I forget. Like you always remember the rough outline of how it goes down. And it's packed with enough jokes that the rewatch, you always discover like a jaunty little line or a snarky little comment that a character makes that you didn't notice before. So Futurama, instant serotonin. Bob's Burgers, also instant serotonin. From the second I hear the plucking ukulele, hey Sotaro, I'm just gonna call you Sotaro. I'm gonna call you that. Hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, the Yancey one with the clover. So, there's heartbreakers, but if you're watching Futurama, you felt it's a familiar heartbreak. Even Seymour the dog, like I could fall asleep to that episode and be like, yeah, that was sad. But Bob's Burgers, I can't tell if they are really. Oh, I should have added Mythbusters, Torrin. You're right. Bob's Burgers is so well written. It's such a, it's not like The Office or the Extraordinary Homes one where you're like, their struggles are so relatable, but their attitude and love for each other is so positive. And it's just such a, and nothing really changes. Everything usually resets at the end. Everything that makes a classic sitcom with just this nice, like, baseline energy of just calming energy. That was a terrible line, but you know what I mean. You guys get what I'm talking about. Characters have reliable games. There's lots of episodes, so like you can start from the beginning and kind of like hear lines that you didn't remember and be like, oh yeah, that was funny. Like all the good things about Futurama definitely covers for Bob's Burgers. It's like even more calming. There's like everything about Bob's energy and Linda's energy, and even when Louise is screaming her little pink rabbit head off, it's just so familiar and nice. All right. Ryan just mentioned Criminal Minds and Law and Order. This is an interesting thing. Because a lot of people talk about going on criminal procedural binges as their go-to comfort show. It's a very common thing. The key to a procedural is that there is a problem that is presented. Our capable, familiar team of heroes work together using their unique strengths. And by the end of the episode, everything is resolved, and that is very comforting. That is very calming. And it's like, the only issue is it depends on the episode. Like there are episodes of Criminal Minds where it is just 30 uninterrupted minutes of a woman just screaming in agony because she's being held in a basement, electrocuted on a mattress, like bed frame. Like real torture porn hours. And those episodes are a huge downer, like just a gigantic stressful bummer. The episodes where it's like, Spencer's on his A game and like doing psycholinguistics, and Hotch is being a good dad, and what's her face, and Garcia is breaking a million different constitutional amendments by hacking into everyone's information without a warrant. It's all like, it's good. I want to put it higher, but those just bombshell torture episodes are just way too jarring to throw in as a guaranteed instant serotonin classic. Law and Order Special Victims Unit and Law and Order in general, same deal. How It's Made, God King, it's super, super amazing. Like literally maybe one of the most powerful in virtual sedatives ever invented by man. Just big machine go burr. Hey, you ever wonder how potato chips are made? Here's a hint, a big machine goes burr. What about pencil erasers? I bet you would be surprised to learn that a guy dumps some ingredients into a big fucking tub and then a machine goes burr. Hold on, let's, How It's Made. How It's Made. Just let me find the weirdest dumb thing. Bubblegum, crayons, Pringles, tissues. How are tissues made? Fireworks, bourbon, hammers. How are hammers made? Let's do it. Let's just watch how hammers are made.
The hammer things goes back to prehistoric times when early man used stones as tools.
Already the dumb justification for like, since time immemorial, man has needed to hammer things, and they have looked to the humble hammer to help them get it done.
The modern hammer evolved from those first crude implements, but with its forged steel design and user-friendly handle, the hammer of today is
the user-friendly handle.
Strikingly different. No one-hit wonder. The modern
God, I can't stop thinking about the poor, like, underpaid non-union writer who had to, like, just draft some filler material in case the audience didn't know what a hammer was. just a blank page, just a blank document in final script, in final draft, and it just is like, all right, I have to explain hitting metal things with a bigger metal thing.
Modern hammer is made to endure. It maintains its structural integrity despite repeated pounding and pulling. It starts with a
You and me both, brother. Ha ha! Penis joke. Moving on.
thick steel bar. An automated system loads it into an induction furnace, set at more than 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. The fierce heat makes the steel malleable. This forge hammer pounds the hot steel into a series of hammer-shaped impressions. Then it's into a punch cutter, which...
I don't want to ruin the magic, but I feel like a hammer-shaped piece of metal is all... You did it. You made a hammer. You already did it. Now this is just window dressing. The metal is now in a loose hammer. That's a hammer. You did it. It's already a hammer.
trims the ragged edges of the forged steel. The cutoffs go into a bin for recycling. A worker sandwiches the newly trimmed shape in a press that fine-tunes the shape. The hammers cool down on this revolving rack.
Someone built that. Someone built a hammer cooling spinny majig. And I want to meet that person. Did they like invent it and only one factory has ever bought it? Or did someone was like, hey, you know what could go here? A big hammer spinny majig. Call Greg. Greg will know how to make one of those.
Then they load the hammers into a tumbler along with tiny bits of steel. So tiny they're hard to see, but their impact will be very noticeable. As they toss about, the bits, their impact will be...
This guy over here, this guy in charge of hitting the button on the hammer spinner thing, has like 9 kids, and they are all well fed, and I am jealous of him.
Very noticeable. As they toss about, the bits rub off scale and debris on the hammers for an impressive cleanup. They then clamp the hammer in a device that spins it against abrasive belts to contour the striking head. These belts also bevel the hammer.
The sandpaper gives it gentle smushes. Mwah, 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 says the sandpaper, and the hammer goes, thank you for your sweet abrasive kisses.
Head. It's a safety feature. The sloped edge is less likely to chip nails on impact. Now, this jagged cutting wheel carves ridges into the hammer's head. The device repositions the hammer so the wheel can cut it in a different direction to create a grid. This surface is less likely to slip off nails on impact. Next comes the tempering process.
The hammers are lowered into some sunny delight, and the delicious citrus flavor makes the hammers go yummy, yummy, yum, yum.
Yes. The hammers plunge into a very hot bath. Then they dip them in quenching oil, which cools the metal so quickly it hardens. Now it's time
Hey,
for
Cuddy
another
McGill.
polish. This one makes the steel gleam. It's the finishing touch. Next, they assemble leather rings in a tray, 25 to each one. They
All right.
place
Oh, shit. You know what I should have added? This talk of quenching and hardening and leather stack handles. I should have added Forged in Fire. Fuck. Forged in Fire is like one of my absolute instant serotonin shows. Forged in Fire is a competitive blacksmithing competition where a bunch of bros make knives. And what's interesting is it takes a very specific kind of like goober to be into making swords and knives. But the flavors of goober are what like really sets it apart. Because there's like Ren Fair goobers and military goobers and like horse goobers, because you need to know how to like forge steel to make horseshoes. So there's like farriers and all the like tradesmen and hobbyists and dads and weird nerds all colliding in their collective love of like making swords. The villain Sharpie just subscribed. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Good. Good. Everybody subscribe. Please. I need it. I need it to live. I would love to air another 3 minutes of how it's made uninterrupted, but I think we made the point. And as much as I gotta wait till I'm at least to like 100 concurrent viewers before I'm the guy who just watches YouTube and collects a paycheck. How it's made deserves its place on instant serotonin. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a little bit tougher doing an evening stream. I feel like my entire life is... I feel like my entire life revolves around peaking a caffeine high at around 3 p.m. and then crashing for the rest of the day. But the fact that so many people are like, oh, I like this. I like actually being able to watch you. It's making me very torn. There's so many I don't want to... Let's see. Friends, adequate distraction. It annoys me that these young people's lives are so together. I know a lot of people grew up loving it. I don't find it as calming. It was not as key to my upbringing as possible. But it's fairly reliable. It's fairly good. I'm not going to be like upset that there's an episode of Friends on. It's just Torin. Right now, it's kind of neck and neck. Right now, it's neck and neck. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah. No. Let's see. Especially while Meat Space friend Holden McNeely is taking care of a baby, and there's just a giant hole in the LPN network streaming schedule. I'll try and keep the evening streams going, assuming that it doesn't make me weird and have crazy sleepless nights because I'm chugging Zoa energy drink at 7 p.m. This one over here, this is just a Terrace House, which is that Japanese, like, real world kind of thing. Adequate distraction. It's almost so... It's a very weird thing, because you can't turn it... If you don't speak Japanese, you can't, like, watch it while falling asleep, because you'll lose the thread. But while you're active, like, if you just need to see polite young Japanese people, like, interact with each other and follow their dreams, while older Japanese people joke about them, it is a interesting mix of energies. And, like, if I spoke Japanese, maybe it would be up here with British Bake Off. But it is just a adequate distraction. Oh, hey, Villain Sharpie, thanks for talking about the Who Framed Roger Rabbit episode. That one was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun to research. Learning about how the original author, like, basically birthed Jessica Rabbit with the same motivations that makes up, like, 90% of weird, sexy cartoon arts, which is, I am lonely, and if I'm gonna be alone and only can deal with women in my head, I will imagine the most nonsensically proportioned woman who exists solely from a childlike need and fantasy. If you haven't listened yet, go check out that episode. But not now. Now we're watching me judge cozy TV shows. Whose line is it anyway? Instant serotonin. It's honestly, look at these things. You got Wayne Brady, you got Ryan Stiles, you got Colin Mockery. Three gods among men. Once in a while, you can, like, they get there's like, I don't want to get all PC. It's just the shackles of knowledge just kind of ruin a lot of the jokes sometimes, but I really can't summon the actual willpower to get mad at someone in 1995 who had to think of a joke off the cuff. It is, in fact, I literally don't have the willpower to do that. Ryan Osmosis, you got to, there are the placeholder shows. And as we get to them, we're going to have to decide which ones they are going to represent. Because House and Scrubs, although not my personal choices, they definitely are up there. They're definitely in the canon of sleepy time, cozy time shows. Star Trek Next Generation. I know a lot of people want to put this on instant serotonin. And frankly, I find it very calming, but it depends on the episode. There are some weird existential fuck-em-ups Gilmore Girls, okay. Gilmore Girls also should be on this list. I know Star Trek Next Generation is like a very calming thing, but like when weird clone Riker has to fight for his own humanity, or when Data's daughter like dies of cyber brain cancer after discovering what love is, there is so much weird shit in this show that just throws off all the energy. And maybe if I was more familiar with the show, maybe if I had watched it as much as I watched Futurama, where even the downer episodes are like a familiar downer, that would be like something. But for me, the man / puppet / person, some episodes really throw me off. And I understand that, like, basically any scenario where there's just characters who are competent and respect each other is very calming, because it represents a level of stability in our own lives, in our own families, in our own social networks that everybody aspires to. And if something stressful is happening in your own life, that level of familiarity and comfort and competence and kind of closeness will like soothe you. But I got to be true to myself, and sometimes I'll be watching Star Trek Next Generation, and like Deanna Troi gets impregnated by a star entity, and I'm just screaming at the television because it is psychotic what I am watching. And that is the God's honest truth, and I have to live my truth, my puppety purple truth. 30 Rock, instant serotonin, just jokes for days, jokes for jokes for jokes. Say Yes to the Dress is something I only started watching with OnlyFans girlfriend, Big Tid Goth Mom, 1955 XXX, because it's pretty much a mirror to Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Every episode kind of deals with like a smattering of different subplots, loosely associated by some vague theme, and there is a bride. There is a issue, and then at the end she says yes, and it is like just very comforting and calming and reliable. And so I'm putting Say Yes to the Dress at a very calming, and I know it's not as popular, but that's fine. Schitt's Creek is a great show, is a great sitcom. Sometimes it gets a little cringe, but especially towards the later season where they're basically doing the victory lap. Chris, I am not going to explain how Data the robot daughter got cyber brain cancer. Just not going to happen. Schitt's Creek sometimes goes cringe, but very calming nonetheless. Bob Ross is almost too soothing. It's almost like too boring to me. Like there is not enough. There's so much Bob Ross, and every time I want to like do something chill, I'll put on Bob Ross, but then I'll start checking my phone. It's just, I know maybe I just didn't grow up with him, but an adequate distraction, not necessarily my go-to. Community is one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. But it's actually stressful because the production of it was so fraught that on any given episode, you can tell like, oh, this was the gas leak season. This was an episode where they had to like figure out a way to get rid of Chevy Chase because he had walked off the set after he had a pissing contest with Dan Harmon. So it depends on the episode, but even then it's like actually kind of stressful, especially if you're putting on a random episode. I just put a picture of David Attenborough to cover Blue Planet, Our Planet, Planet Earth, Planet at Night, all the different Netflix ones. People are still talking about Star Trek. let's clear the air about Star Trek. Like I said, Futurama also has its share of weird out there episodes, but I've watched it so many times that it's like a familiar comfort thing. Star Trek, I have just recently started rewatching the first time since I was a kid. So like the fucked up episodes just send me for a loop. Bob Ross is also just, I'm repeating myself. David Attenborough, especially if you've got that nice 4K TV, if you just like, maybe you're a little buzzed and you just don't want to think about stuff. Ooh-wee, does the man have a calming voice and have a pretty show. Which series do I start Star Trek with? Jesus, that's a hell of a question, Torin. I don't know. This is going to be, I'd have to say, I feel like for a lot of these long-running shows, like Doctor Who or Star Trek or anything else, just like look up, go to Onion AV Club or BuzzFeed or some website that you vaguely trust and look up the best episodes of blank Star Trek and start with those. I know it's like kind of weird. I know purists will get mad at me for saying it, but like it's such a time commitment that like you have to get a taste for what it's like when the right writer is with the right director and the actors are having the right day and everything is firing on all cylinders. And then, only then, you can like get a taste for like the good moments when the show's doing well, and you can put up with when the show is having its growing pains. Season 1 of Star Trek The Next Generation was famously kind of awkward and weird. Even like, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, all of them kind of had to take a couple laps before they found their like rhythm. Kit absolutely QI, along with like 800 other British kind of quizzy, fun, jaunty, semi-celebrity, semi-comedian hangout shows. Taskmaster, someone also pointed out, definitely belongs on this list. The villain Sharpie, recently rewatching Xena Warrior Princess. I did when we had to do a Xena Warrior Princess episode. I watched a lot of Xena and found it extremely calming. There is like that same kind of reliability, but then once it gets into like they introduce some kind of greater themes and some soap opera meta narratives and things kind of get off the rails. But those first seasons are just very enjoyable genre television. We're still talking about where to start Star Trek. Boba Fetish, that's a pretty good one. Campy and fun. Next Generation is dramatic. Voyager is a group of people trying to survive. And DS9 is a deep space soap opera. Yeah, that pans out. And yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, where do I start with Star Trek almost inherently means what weird first season do I subject myself to? All right. This has convinced me we got to do a separate talking Star Trek stream. I don't know if it may be a tier list, maybe just a hot take roundtable, maybe I don't know, maybe a role playing game session. Who knows? Queer Eye can get a little weird, especially when there's like clearly more going on with their, I almost said victim, with the subject that they're helping. Where like there's once in a, like a lot of times you watch Queer Eye and it's lovely and it's jaunty and so positive, and then they get an amazing home makeover for free and you just feel so good. And then there are other episodes where you're just like, no, this person they're helping like has jars of pee. They have real jar of pee energy. There's more going on here that like a new sofa and a hanging photo of a bird feather is not gonna fix, and it upsets me. But still calming, I'd say. Just those weird little dark like glints of darkness stop it from being my go-to press button receive neurochemicals. I'm not going to lie. When I see my own words repeated in the chat, it gives me a giddy little thrill. Joe Para talks to you. Also, very lovely, very calm, very funny. And Joe Para is just an actual nice human being that I'm arguably friends with. And I just want him represented here. So, all right, there's 3 wild cards. 3 wild cards that I don't know quite what to fill with. This is where you guys kind of come in. This is where, Oh yeah, wow! I do have kind of a very slopey tier list right now. Michael, you bastard! You bastard! I'm trying to think back on what people in the chat talked about. IQ came up a lot. I want to put Forged in Fire in there. Laid Back Camp anime is just pure serotonin. Yeah, anime is pretty good. But I watch subs, so I can't fall asleep listening to Japanese. Oh, Scrubs. Okay. BoJack Horseman's your relaxed show, Ryan Osmosis? Jesus Christ. MST3K, ooh, that's good. That one's come up a bunch, and that one I also agree with. YouTube doesn't count. YouTube doesn't count. Andrew, The Simpsons it's been running for so many years that, who knows what'll happen if you turn on a random episode or if you leave the playlist going. You might wake up with some season 28 weirdness where Homer has to, hang out with Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber to, stop Trump. I don't know. Just something, weird things. Weird things can happen if you just turn on a random episode of The Simpsons. Okay. All right. This first one, Gilmore Girls. This one right here will represent Gilmore Girls because that is definitely a show that appeared on literally every list that I looked up, and I felt I should have added it just for people to just because I knew it was that popular. But as a chat, is Gilmore Girls instant? Is it depends on the episode? Is it just adequate? How many, where should Gilmore Girls go? Well, while we argue, I'm just gonna look up best Gilmore moments.
I already had the longest day of my life, and oh look, it's only 10. How nice.
There's no coffee.
That's not funny.
I can give you herbal tea.
This is not an herbal tea morning. This is a coffee morning.
Every morning for you is a coffee morning.
This is a jumbo coffee morning. I need coffee and an IV.
I can give you tea and a balance bar.
Please tell me you're kidding.
Just play the theme, you say.
You're sick.
Yep.
You're a sadist. You're a fiend.
Toning for Gilmore Girls. The people who said play the theme song were right. That was their ace in the hole. That was their secret weapon. That was their ultimate technique. That was their unleashed. What's their Zenpakuto was unbridled. They did it. They got me. They got me with just the theme song. Lucrative Cosmos, you did win a prize. You won a square that represents Gilmore Girls on the instant serotonin tier. A lot of people are saying Good Place, and just especially the way that Good Place kind of delves into, especially towards the ending season, of just weird existential horror, kind of weirded me out. It kind of I have bad vibes with this show now, even though all the it does fit a lot of things. It does soothe the troubled heart. It is an extremely reliable, familiar format. It's very easy to binge, very normie shit, and it is past its prime. Boba Fetish, never apologize for being drunk. Never. Not to me, not to the chat, not to your family. That is your prerogative. It is 8 p.m. on the East Coast. You are free from the laws of society now. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of okay. All right, that 70s show is getting a lot of stuff. So next placeholder square. That 70s show, I've never jibed with that 70s show. I just don't. Old Iron Chef is good. It's so hard to find the episodes. Cuddy McGill, I agree that old school Iron Chef with the bad dubs and the weird standard definition adjusted from the Japanese frame rate is very good. But that 70s show, Sotero, we're not going to do Happy Days. I'm just going to say that right now. Please give up the dream of Happy Days. That 70s show, for me, is an adequate distraction. And I understand that for many people, it is instant serotonin, but I just can't do it. Adequate distraction. Gilmore Girls, instant, based on the theme song. 70s show, based on my own personal experience, and the fact that I don't think hanging out is as classic as many people think it is. The Nanny is good. A lot of old classic sitcoms are good. The Cheers fits, Full House fits. So many of them fit for many of the reasons we described. Let's see. Yeah, there's the only cartoons on the list are in the top tier. Pete and P is a good one, but that's not like, what's like stuff like Scrubs, stuff like, again, I have to stress, normie shit is key to the cozy show phenomenon. You must embrace the norminess of the proceedings. Ryan Osmosis, Adventure Time. Dear God, there's like too many episodes where things get real dark, real fucked up, real fast. And then they try and paper it over with like a nice acoustic folk song. Okay. I see. Is it just Michael who keeps pushing Mythbusters, or is Mythbusters happening like a lot? Because honestly, there was a time in my life where like I fell asleep to episodes of Mythbusters. I was like all Mythbusters all the time. It just, again, formula, reliable characters, and there was a problem presented, and by the end it was done, and there was no like plot I had to follow. All right. Whoa, that's, ha. You didn't see that. I didn't go flying around the screen for no reason because I clicked the wrong window. That didn't happen. All right, if people are happy, or people are down with Mythbusters, King of the Hill should be on this list, but I just didn't add it. The third mystery square is Mythbusters. I want to say instant serotonin, but then there'll be two placeholders next to each other, so it's just going to be very calming. And we did it. This is it. This is the Puppet Jared Cozy TV show tier list. Save and download. Cozy Jared. Cozy TV. Cozy list. Save. Or download image. Save. There she is. Yar, there she be. A list of most stressful shows would be insane, Chris. I can't even imagine what that would be. That would be the worst. Like, is it just shows that make me mad? Because, like, there's some shows that I've never watched that the idea of them makes me mad. That's like, yeah. Psych is up. Oh, God damn, there's too many. Square Brap, it's because Bob Ross bores me. It's because he's literally, the pedometer, the odometer is just not quite engaging enough in order to like to keep me, because part of the coziness is that you are like, that your brain is occupied by the proceedings but not challenged. No, boredom is the worst, because that's when the uh-oh thoughts hit you. The uh-oh thoughts could strike at any time, especially when boredom is happening. And I know many people, yeah. Okay, people are more understanding. Okay. So going over it once again, actually stressful, The Office, The World's Most Extraordinary Homes, and Community. Depends on the episode. RuPaul's Drag Race, Criminal Minds, Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and Star Trek The Next Generation. I understand, controversial, but that's just my truth. Adequate distraction, Too Hot to Handle, The Circle, by extension, every middle tier Netflix reality show, including Terrace House, which is also on there. Friends is up there. Friends is adequate distraction just because I resent their beautiful, young, privileged lives. Bob Ross is adequate distraction because uh-oh thoughts. Oh no, there's the uh-oh thoughts. Uh-oh, he's too calm. He's too boring. And now I'm thinking about all the shit that can attack me in the night. This placeholder was That 70s Show, and that's just because of my own personal opinions about the show. I will never disrespect you for wanting it to be up higher. That is a valid thing. This is just where I'm putting it. Very calming. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Say Yes to the Dress, Parks and Recreation, Frasier, Jeopardy, Schitt's Creek, Queer Eye, and Mythbusters made it over here in this placeholder. And instant serotonin, do not pass go, do not collect $200, immediate feel-good times, immediate everything's gonna be okay energy. We have Great British Baking Show, Gilmore Girls, Futurama, Bob's Burgers, How It's Made, Whose Line Is It Anyway, 30 Rock, every nature show narrated by David Attenborough, Joe Parrott Talks With You, and Gilmore Girls. I'm okay with that top tier. That top tier makes me happy, and the middle tiers are pretty, I'm okay. And why did I even add a stressful tier to my cozy show list? That's weird. So, I wanted to, so we have a little bit of time. I'm not, I have at least an hour before my OnlyFans girlfriend, schedules me for my, 9 p.m. laugh at my, bad clothes session, which I feel like is weird. I feel like she should say my clothes are nice, but whatever. And I wanted to play some games. In my back pocket, I have Here Comes Nico, which I'm really, really enjoying. Just a genuinely good time for all. But I saw a game on sale on Steam that also seemed up my alley. And so I'm just going to load it up. It is called Frog Detective 2. Oh. Pippa just chimed in with a "We need Nico." And honestly, I'm more than happy to just go back to the fun sunshine place full of incredible animal names. All right, I'm going to open the game Frog Detective. I just want to look at it. And then once, because I'm going in blind on Frog Detective, and if it turns out it's just not even amenable to streaming, then I'll just jump to Nico. So let's go ahead and do that. Oop, nope, that's me. Where was... We played... the last time I used this rig, there were Jackbox games. Where is... There they are. Whoop. Hey guys, I'm a gamer now. I'm gaming. Also, hold on. Let me try and do something here. Hey guys, it's time for scuff. It's time for mild scuff. There we go. It took me at least 10 individual streaming sessions before my OnlyFans girlfriend was like, hey, you know, it's very hard to read the stream while you're playing a game because of the light background. And now it is slightly easier to read. Huh? Type some stuff in the chat to see how much slightly easier it is to read it on screen. Wow. Now, without further ado, stop asking for a puppet OnlyFans. It's not going to happen. It's a terrible idea. I'm not even a very sexy puppet. Yeah, look at that, some stuff. Incredible. Unbelievable. I really got to work on this overlay. This is not ideal, but whatever. Close enough for puppets and shenanigans. Okay. You can't see this, but this is a very good indication of what we're in for. The graphics the little like, hey, do you want this windowed and what do you want? The graphics quality settings just say, the Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping, New York to San Francisco and intercity disco, do wheels of steel are turning and traffic lights are burning. Each line as an individual graphic setting, which is very cute. That's very lovely. Uh-oh. If I said open in window, I meant open in window, Frog Game. Hey, Frog Game? Hey, Frog Game, why do you disrespect me like this? Hold on 1 second. I'm glad you guys are distracted by the talk of how sexy I'd be as an OnlyFans puppet, because I am futzing with game settings right now. That's right. Go, little carousel wheel on my cursor. Load like your heart depends on it. The Wadi futzing with game settings is my kink. You're a sad, weird person, and I appreciate you. All right. It's happening. No, come on. Oh, the aspect ratio is real bonked. No, I can fix it, guys. Don't worry, I can fix this. Let's just get rid of this little border. There we go. Stop the piano. Hey guys, we did it. It's a game. We did it. We did it. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, thanky. Very happy. And we only lost 4 viewers, which honestly, I don't blame them. Cuddy, you don't ask me about my legs, okay? That is not cool. That's kind of rude, quite honestly. Oh. All right. Well, this is cute as hell. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency, Frog Detective speaking. Hi, Detective. Hi, Supervisor. Why did you hang up on me? Huh? We were talking just a moment ago about a new case. The one at Warlock Woods, right? Yeah. I hung up because I got too excited about solving another mystery. That's understandable. What can you tell me about this new case? It's a doozy, Detective. Hold on to your hat. Supervisor, you know I can't wear hats. Sorry. Anyway, Warlock Woods is a fairly small town up north. They don't get many visitors around here. A couple of days ago, a new resident moved in. A shy kind of gal. Doesn't like to be the center of attention. Anyway, she settles into the new house and doesn't go outside to greet anyone. The residents of the town feel like they need to welcome her properly, so they organize a welcoming parade. Great idea. Absolutely. But someone in the town seemed to think otherwise. Last night, the parade decorations were destroyed. What? I know, right? So rude. Nobody has any leads on this case. They don't know who done it. Graph, yes, I also noticed that I was like, oh no, is the piano music still on from earlier? And no, this is the music from the game. That's where you come in, Detective. That's me. I'm the detective. I am aware. Warlock Woods is a magic town, so it's not the easiest place to get to. You'll need to take an enchanted cart to the end of the line, then travel the rest of the way on foot. Too easy. You'll need to question everybody to get to the bottom of things. Do you think you can solve the mystery? Yep. Great. Hop to it. Oh, I forgot to mention. The new residence of the woods is special. She's invisible. Ah, that was loud. And a wizard. Ah, an invisible wizard. Cool. What's the relevance of her being invisible? Nobody knows what she looks like, so they're really excited to find out. Hence the parade, and the decorations, and the celebrations. They want her to be uninvisible. De-invisibled. Visible. Exactly. Anyway, do you have everything you need? I have my shoes, my jumper, my pants. I think I'm missing something. Your magnifying glass. Of course. It's on the table next to the door. Once you pick it up, you'll be ready to solve the mystery. Thanks, Supervisor. I burped. Don't be mad at me. Good luck, Detective. Ah, my trusty magnifying glass. I can't solve mysteries without it. Well, maybe I could, but I wouldn't want to. got magnifying? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, I'm a frog detective too. Oh, that's a fun mechanic. Fun. Out the door I go. All right. All right, game of the year. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm about this. Ah, it's the famous frog detective. Huh? The famous? I'm not famous. Haha, perhaps not, but I'm sure you will be soon. Wow, I hope so. What brings you to my office, detective? Well, I was just leaving my office, actually. I work next door, right here. Oh, I thought that was a cupboard. Nope, that's my office. I've been putting all my cleaning supplies in there. Yes, I've noticed. I'm in there working every time you do it. I even say, this is my office. And then you say, sure is, little cleaning frog. And then I say, I am a crime-solving frog, not a cleaning frog. But usually you're gone already. Excuse my ignorance, detective. I wasn't trying to offend. I'm a very busy boy, head full of mysteries. Sometimes I forget to be polite. If I was polite all the time, I would never have time to solve my crimes. I understand. Maybe that's why I'm not as talented as you, Lobster Cop. Perhaps. But detective, you must keep trying. Never give up. I can give you some tips if you'd like. Wow. Yes, please. Tip number 1, pay attention. Huh? You should make sure you are looking at things and paying attention to words. Yes, quite right. Tip number 2, everyone is a suspect. Huh? Even you. I will suspect myself much more from now on. Good call. Tip number 3, carry a notebook. Oh, I'm not really big on books. They are, without exception, factually inaccurate. Detective, don't be foolish. A book you write yourself cannot be factually inaccurate if you are writing facts. I suppose you're right. I don't have a notebook, though. Well, it's your lucky day. I have a spare notebook on my desk. You can decorate it and use it all you like. Wow, really? Yep. There are stickers you can use too. I bought them with all my crime-solving money. Cool. I'll let you get to it, detective. Head into my office when you're ready to decorate. Okay. Thanks, Lobster Cop. Where'd he go? Lobster Cop? There you are. I must speak with you again. How's your book decorating coming along? It's right there on the desk, you know. I know. Just taking my time is all. Well, I haven't got all day. Just kidding. I do have all day. Take as long as you need. Oh my God, there's a ghost. Which stickers should I pick, and where should they go? Hell yeah, sticker minigame. Alligator. Worm. Just one worm. Don't need to go crazy. Robot. Hell yeah. Eggs. Actually, you know what? No worms. No alligators. Robot. Eggs. Eggs and robot. Robot egg party. Robot and eggs are friends. Cool sun flying alongside with some aliens looking at the robot. All right, okay. The sun's in the sky. There's a robot egg party. And beneath the very earth are the worm people who wait and plot for their eventual takeover. And also I'm there. And Quetzalcoatl, the god of the sky. That's fine. I'm not gonna. Yeah. That's a good. I feel good about that. Good book. Got a notebook. Yes, Dune. Open your notebook with tab. Invisible wizard. Good. Time to solve another mystery. I got to see what the rest of this world looks like. Okay. Spooky cart. Super hot. Oh, is this a Skyrim reference? Is this just a meta Skyrim reference? That's me. God, I look cool. This game is really compelling. I'm just like terrified that I'm just gonna be like stuck trying to read out loud dialogue for an hour and I'm gonna miss out on talking to you guys. Whereas with Nico, I can like jump around and run around and still like interact like a streamy person. Well, let's see how Warlock Woods goes. Red Solo cups. Outrageous nacho-flavored chips. A party has happened here. But where and whence and why? An Australian-style meat pie with the ketchup ribbon still on it. Hey, I'm just gonna peek around your house. Is that cool? Thanks. Raffle. There was a little sneaky bug. These are all important clues. These are all very important clues. A little worm. Someone in a hot tub. All right. Time to start talking to people and getting to the bottom of this mystery. You were the first one shown in the credits, so you seem important. Susan, right? Oh, my stars! It's you! It's me, the famous lobster cop! I really thought you'd be a lobster. Nope, I'm a frog. Yeah, why is your name Lobster Cop? I have to tell you something. Huh? I am not Lobster Cop. Why not? I don't know how to answer that. Who are you? I'm the detective. Frog detective. I see. Was Lobster Cop not available? Unfortunately not. Well, I think you'll do just fine. Thanks. I'm Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi. I'm the one that contacted the agency, which I think you'll find excludes me from being a suspect. Oh, I didn't know how that worked. That was how it worked. You should know these things, Detective. I'm sorry. It's okay. I think you should still question me, though, to remove all doubt. Okay. Question me all you like. About the wizard. Do you know the wizard personally? Nobody knows her personally. Well, not here at least. Not me. Right. But I had a lot to do with the organization of the parade. And I was the one to start the investigation. You mentioned that. It's worth bringing up again. So you were fine with her moving to the town? Absolutely. That old house has been empty for years, and it's really nice someone wants to live there. It needs a lot of fixing up, but it'll look nice soon, I think. Plus, it's always exciting to have a new neighbor. Sure is. I put up a sign I made for the wizard, but it got knocked down last night. I'm feeling pretty sad about it, if I'm honest. I know you're here to solve the mystery, but I just need to tell someone how I feel. You can talk to me about it. Thank you. I'm not a professional sign maker yet, but I worked really hard on this sign. Really, I struggle to understand why someone would knock it down. It feels so heartless, and now I'm not sure who to trust. I thought everyone here would be thrilled to have a new neighbor. It's a tricky situation for sure. Some people are protective of their communities and think new people are going to change things for the worse. But that's almost never the case. New people make places better because they bring new perspectives, especially in small communities. Hopefully it's just a misunderstanding or a mistake. I like to believe people are good. That being said, I'm treating everyone as a suspect. But not me, right? Even you. Especially you. Especially me? Oh no. Sorry, not sure why I said that. But you're not off the hook just yet. Hook? That's it! Detective, could you please find me a hook? I could hang the sign back up with it. Oh, okay. I'll do my best. Question me all you like. Fun. What about you, Lion-O? Also, is that Bug still walking around? What about you, Mr. Bug? You seem suspicious. I suspect the Bug. Hello, little frog. Actually, no, not too grumbly. Hello, little frog. I'm Ralph. That's basically the Joe Biden hello voice. Huh? Why are you yelling? I'm just making sure you can hear me. I can hear you. You don't have to yell. You're very small. Might be difficult for you to hear. I'm small, but I'm also very close to you. Being small isn't the same as being far away. Are you sure? You can hear me at this volume? Yes. Weird! I'm the detective. I'm here to solve the mystery. Really? Yes. But you're so small. I am of average frog height. Can I ask you some questions about the case? Questioning me, huh? Gotta ask about the eye. Like, right? This is my video game fantasy world where it's not incredibly rude to immediately ask someone about their eye patch. This is the fantasy that only video games can provide of being an exceptionally rude frog, asking a weirdly personal question about someone's physical body right off the cuff. May I ask why you have an eye patch on? That's Ralph's business. Oh. It'd be really good for me to know why you have an eye patch. Sometimes a boy just wants to wear an eye patch. That shouldn't make me suspicious. You put it on for fashion? Kind of. Huh. Detective, I don't want to get into this too much, but I watched a movie last night about pirates, and I loved it. And there's another 3 left. 3 whole movies. Can you believe it? Sequels? I've never heard of a movie having a sequel before. I know, right? Usually sequels are reserved for video games. Yes, it's extremely normal to have a video game sequel, especially for games with large audiences like the Toad Investigation series. Hey, I got that. Yeah. Anyway, I was watching a pirate movie last night. That's where I was. And for that reason, I've decided to wear an eye patch. Okay. I'll leave it at that. My thanks. Questioning me, huh? About the wizard. Gotta know about this invisible wizard. How do you feel about the wizard moving in? It's nothing against the wizard, but I've been living with my friend Carlos for a while now, and our space is big. But I would really like my own home. Oh. I've been eyeing off that old house for ages. I thought maybe I'd move in one day, but the wizard got there first. I see. It's my fault, I guess. I shouldn't hold it against the wizard. This house is twice as big as all the other houses. Maybe you could renovate it and turn it into 2 houses. You could split it down the middle. Or have one house upstairs and one house downstairs. Like an apartment. That's a pretty cool idea. I like Carlos and everything, but I'm a private boy. I understand. I don't have any renovation supplies, though. I'll see if I can track some down for you. Thanks for your help, Detective. Maybe if I do a good job, I'll get my own building show. I'm excited to see it. Questioning me, huh? Nothing right now. Ralph. Motive? In true pirate fashion, wanted to cause a ruckus, needs building supplies. Notes. Loves pirates. Eye patch is cosmetic only. A private boy. Wants to renovate. Thinks I am too small. I am not. Ooh, what was that? Who just ducked behind the house over there? We all saw it. Come on, let me in. Let me see the mystery. Oh, come on. Let me. Oh. I'm not sure why this pie is here, but it seems out of place. I'll hold on to it for now. I got a pie. toothpaste. None of these are... I guess these are technically a hook, right? Whatever. God, that guy is creepy. Another lost pie. I'm not sure why this pie is here, but it seems out of place. I'll hold on to it for now. Got a pie. 2 lost pies. Well, what are you, a witch rat? Are you a witch dog, a witch rat? Whatever. You're a suspect, and it is my duty to question you. Naughty. What? Huh? Huh? What's their... I don't know their voice yet. I need to see how they talk first. Who are you? The detective. Oh. I thought Lobster Cop was... No, that's just a bad girl voice. These are bad voices. Huh? What? No. Did you say something about Lobster Cop? No. Whatever, I'm doing a bad lady voice. The other girl... Susan was my bad fancy lady voice, and this is my bad girl voice, alright? Naughty is a bad girl voice. Rat, witch, woman, thing. But I heard... Can this frog read my mind? Why are you speaking like that? Like what? Like this. Whoa! Is this what telepathy is? Can you hear this, frog? You're saying everything out loud. Wow, this frog has a temper. Anyway, who are you? I'm Naughty. Okay. I'm the mayor of Warlock Woods. Okay. Was it you that asked me to come? No. I would have asked for Lobster Cop. I really need to emphasize that I can hear you. Stop listening! Okay. Can I ask you some questions about the case? I guess so. Tell me what you want to know. About last night. What can you tell me about last night? Nothing. Oh. But I can tell you about the wizard. I know basically everything. Sorry. I know basically everything there is to know about her. That's great. First of all, she's a wizard. Uh-huh. And she's invisible. Great. And she just moved in. Yep. And she is a wizard. I think you mentioned that. No, I don't think I did. Right, okay. Sorry. It's fine. Anyway, tell me what you want to know. I'm going to ask about the wizard, even though I swear they're going to repeat the dialogue. I'm going to feel like an idiot. So how do you feel about the wizard coming to live here? Oh heck, how do I answer this? Well, I'm happy she's here. But that house has been empty for ages. And I didn't know she was coming, right? Nobody told me, you see. Aren't you the mayor? I think so. Anyway, she kind of came at a weird time of night. And I thought that she was a ghost. Oh. Yeah, it was a bit messy. Oh? I tried to vacuum her up. With a vacuum. I put it on the highest setting. I really just went to town with the vacuum. I think I really freaked her out. And now she won't come out of the house. Please don't put me in jail. You're not going to jail. Jail isn't real. But you should probably apologize. Okay, sorry, detective. I mean to the wizard. Right, yeah. That's why I was helping with the parade. To apologize. But she hasn't been out of her house. Also, the parade is ruined. I see. This makes me sound really bad. I swear I wanted the parade to be lovely. As the mayor of the town, I booked a live band to play a song, but as you can see, the stage is gross and ruined now. The band is on their way and I have no time to fix it. They're a very famous band. I want to be as professional as possible. If I only had a rug or something to use, I could cover up the mess. But the town is in disarray. I don't have time to track one down. Oh no. Thank you for your concern. If you happen to find anything that would work, please let me know. Will do. Do you have more questions? Tried to vacuum up the wizard. Maybe there's some history there. Needs a rug. Notes. Thinks I can read minds. I can't. The mayor hired a cool band to play the parade. Attacked the wizard. Who are you behind the thing? Oh, it's so annoying. Hello? Is anyone home? It sounds like somebody's inside, but I shouldn't intrude on them. I'll come back another time. All right, Aardvark lady, what you got for me? You're the detective, right? I'm Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Be careful where you step, detective. There's mess everywhere. I'm used to mess. Lucky you, I'm not. My shoes are brand new. I can't get them dirty. Why don't you change shoes? Detective, are you joking? I can't wear flats with this look. The proportions would be like all wrong. Besides, these shoes are enchanted. Oh? I'm one of the few actual witches here in Warlock Woods. Most folks here are just fans of the spooky. Which is fine and all, but it means a lot of the cleaning work will be mine to do. I never should have learned that tidying up spell. It shouldn't take too long for me to clean up this mess, but first I need to find all my pies. What happened to your pies? Same thing that happened everywhere. Someone thought it'd be funny to knock them all over. So annoying. I spent ages making them. I see. Well, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Tell me what you want to know. Where were you last night? Doing heaps of push-ups and getting ripped. Just kidding. I was on whizbay.net, where magic happens, TM. What were you doing? Bidding on some new shoes. Well, you just got those ones. Yeah, the ones I was bidding on would go super well with this blue dress I have. Wow, cool. I know. I didn't win, though. Who got the shoes? Not sure. All I know is their screen name. Someone called Dizzy Wizzy 109. Sorry to hear it. How did you feel when you lost? A bit defeated. I went for a midnight stroll to cool off. But then, I saw someone in the distance. It was a pretty foggy night, so I couldn't see much, but they were carrying a large box. I couldn't see what they looked like, but they definitely weren't from here. It felt like they were waiting for someone. I didn't think too much of it and went home. Did you hear any noise after that? No, my house is soundproof. Ever since Mary has taken up singing, it's kind of a necessity around here. I only saw the mess in the morning. Interesting. Tell me what you want to know. Asking about the pies. Do you need help finding your pies? Yes! Detective, seriously. I seriously need help. Straight up, I can't see anything right now. These glasses are so dark, it's unreal. I'm such a dingus. This town is literally cloaked in eternal night. Why did I think sunglasses would be a good idea? They weren't a good idea. However, I don't regret it. They make me look amazing. Do you think I look amazing? Yup. Thanks, I do too. Worst purchase I ever made in terms of practicality, but it brings this look to a new level. I may be a dingus, but I am a very stylish dingus. Yes, I do say good chap. What were we talking about? My outfit? No, before that. Pies! Right! You offered to help pick up my pies. I'm missing quite a few. If you could bring them to me, I'd be happy to clean them all up and give you one as payment. Okay, sounds like fun. Neat. Thanks, detective. Tell me what you want to know. Give pies. Mandy. Detective! I have found some of your pies. Wonderful. Now there's only 3 left. Oh, there's 3 left. I'll hop to it. Mandy. Motive. Upset about not winning the shoes, perhaps. Took it out on the parade. Needs help finding her 5 pies. Was on Whiz Bay. Knocked her pies over. Schooled me about fashion. Real witch. Spooky. Oh, hey, what's this? A lost pie. This bug is so sus. Well, time to talk to Hot Tub Guy. Hi! Hello. Want to hop in? A little bit. But I'm on a case. Oh, cool. I'm Victor. Who are you? I'm the detective. Is that your real name? Maybe. Cool, cool. Are you here to question me and stuff? 'Cause, like, I'm not suspicious. How do you know you're not suspicious? Well, I think I didn't do it. You think? Yeah. Nobody knows anything for certain these days. So why are you here swimming? I'm visiting my friend Nanny. Oh. She's the only person I know with a hot tub. Plus, I heard there was going to be delicious pies for the parade, so the timing was perfect. Where do you live normally? Over near Pumpkinville. Nice spot. I was thinking of taking a holiday there at one point. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So anyway, can I ask you some questions about the case? Yeah, whatever. Questions. Did you know much about the Invisible Wizard before you came here? Not really. I knew the parade was for her, but beyond that, I don't know a lot. Annoying that they never threw a parade for me coming to visit. I'm super cool. Have you been here before? So many times. The first time they even threw me a parade. Okay, I take the parade thing back. Just pretend I didn't say that. Sure. Detective, I'm really bored of this conversation. I'm sorry if that's rude, but I have a new policy of being honest with people. Were you dishonest before? Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't tell people when they were boring me. I don't think that counts as dishonesty. So what am I supposed to do when people are boring? I'm not sure, but probably don't tell them. It would hurt their feelings. I didn't hurt your feelings, though, did I? Well, I have to admit, I was a bit hurt. I have a very exciting job, and I'm a frog, and I solve mysteries. I don't think I'm boring at all. Sure, but I've seen heaps of frogs before. Plus, I've solved my fair share of crimes. Which crimes? This one. You solved the crime already? Yeah. Ralph did it. How do you know? Good point. I haven't decided that bit yet. But it seems likely that he did it. What was his motive? His what? Motive. The reason for destroying the parade. Oh, I think it's because he has an eye patch on. I don't think that's a real motive. That doesn't make any sense. Now who's the rude one? This conversation isn't going anywhere. Neither are you, apparently. Not until I solve this mystery. I'm sorry for being rude, Detective. I mean it. I just get so grumpy when I'm hungry. Why aren't you going to eat something? And get out of the hot tub? No, I must continue to soak. You could ask someone to get you something to eat. Like who? There's nobody here. I am here. Right, before... people pointing out that I'm reusing voices from the podcast. I only have, like, maybe 8 voices in my body. And you're gonna hear all of them if we're still doing this. Right there, I go being rude again. If you happen to find food, I would love to have some. In the meantime, I would like to apologize for being so rude. Please, take 1 money as an apology. I got a money. Hell yeah, money, fiat currency. Where were you when the parade was destroyed? Well, I had been swimming all day in Naughty's hot tub, so I was super wrinkly. Yep. And it was hard for me to get inside the house because of my wrinkly hooves. Uh-huh. So I waited for about a half hour for the wrinkles to de-wrinkle. Yep. And then I went inside to Naughty's house and snoozed on the couch all night. What time was that? All night? No, I mean, what time did you get back into Naughty's house? Before the parade was destroyed. It wasn't me. Probably wasn't me, I mean. Can't be sure. But like 90% probability that it wasn't me. Questions? I kind of want to give him the lost pie, but if I return the lost pies, I'll get a fresh pie, and that's probably the right way to go. Money. Victor. Motive. Hadn't eaten, could have been jealous of the parade. Needs something to eat. Notes. Rude. Rude because of hunger. Maybe rude in general. Doesn't live here. I want to visit Pumpkinville. Ooh, the sneaky guy is so sneaky. I hate it. Oh, please just let me look. Oh, that's so awful. All right, there's 2 more people to talk to. Carlos. A customer. Welcome to Carlos's all-you-could-need shop. Are you Carlos? Yes, just like the name of the shop, that's me. Haha, how cool is that? The shop has my name on it. So cool. My company also has my name on it. What's your company called? Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. What's your name? Crime? Oh no. I'm the Frog Detective. That's not really a name, though. More of a title. Oh, I suppose you're right. My shop actually has my name in it. Cool. I'm jealous. Thanks. Here in Warlock Woods, we are all our own biggest fans. Being conceited is a societal construct. We have rejected it. Hence why my shop is so popular. I sell portraits, among other things. Wow, that's great. My office neighbor Lobster Cobb has a picture of himself right above his desk. Eh? You know Lobster Cobb? Yep. Holy heck. I've been a fan forever. You know he solved the mystery of the haunted island recently? Oh, I don't think... Eh? It was actually me that solved it. Wait, really? It was all over TV. The dance competition had a lobster in it. Oh, you must be thinking of Larry. You mean small Larry? No, this was a regular-sized lobster. No. Larry is a regular-sized lobster. Not the Larry I know. Oh well. Agree to disagree. I really did solve that mystery. It was me, the detective. That's really cool. Thanks. So you're like the second best detective, I suppose. Yeah. Mind if I ask you some questions? Okay. What would you like to know? Where were you last night? Just here, in my shop. What about when you closed up? My shop doesn't close. It's 24 hours. What if someone needs a portrait of themselves at 4 a.m.? Ryan Osmosis. $15 put towards Titty Goth Girlfriend for 2069. Thank you so much, Ryan. That is very helpful. I feel trapped. Can I be real with you guys? I feel trapped by this game with very little interactivity. I feel like I'm just... Is this a cozy show? Am I just doing story time with you guys? This is the kind of game I would love to just play in silence. I'm running out of voices. You can hear this weird foreign mishmush I'm doing for Carlos right now. And yes. If before anyone can point it out, it was slightly xenophobic and racist that the one guy with an ethnic name I gave an ambiguous ethnic accent. You're right. That was bad for me, but I'm locked in and I can't pull out. Thank you for liking my voice acting. What if someone needs a portrait of themselves at 4 a.m.? You're open all the time. Sure am. Of course, I sleep and eat and look after myself. My customers simply wake me up if they need to buy anything. Where do you sleep? I sleep standing up. Years of training. I'm the most committed shopkeeper in all of Warlock Woods. Also the only shopkeeper in all of Warlock Woods. Do you ever take breaks? Sometimes. But I really like it here in my shop. It's where I feel the most at home. The extreme shopkeeper lifestyle isn't for everyone, but I take so much joy from my work. Me too. Although, I must request that you look after yourself and close up shop if you need a break. Okay, I promise. Anyway, did you see anything last night? Nothing particularly interesting. Why? The crime. Huh? I think I need to question you a bit more. Go for it. What would you like to know? All right. I've made it this far in the game. I'm going to question this guy and the other person. And if something doesn't break, like if the point of the game wasn't just like, here, have a chunk of fun dialogue, then I'll take a break and we'll wrap it up. But I, at the very least, have to get everybody in the town and see if, like, something activates or some next stage happens. Because right now, I'm not getting, like, any progress vibes. Like, I'm just getting a few little items here and there, but, like, I need more to happen. I need more game to happen. What do you know about the new wizard that just moved in? Who? The invisible wizard that moved in literally next door. Wait, really? Someone moved in? Yeah. That place has been empty for ages. I gotta say hi. Well, the parade was meant to be for saying hi. Parade? The parade that everyone's been prepping for. Wow, how nice! Can't wait. It was destroyed last night. What? This conversation is a roller coaster of information. I have literally no idea what's happening. You weren't involved in the decoration at all? Nope. Should I offer to help now? Wait, who is the parade for again? Is it for me? No, it's for the invisible wizard. She just moved in next door. Right, okay. Oh dear. The party hats. Pardon? Every time we throw a parade, everyone has party hats to wear. Mine was ruined at the last parade. I've been too busy working in my shop to buy a new one. Oh no. How embarrassing. I can't show up to the parade without one. Do you think it's too late to order one online? It'll be tight. You're right. Oh, what should I do? Don't stress. I'll track one down for you before the parade starts. Oh my gosh, thank you, Detective. In the meantime, I'll figure out a way to repay you. Unfortunately, I don't have any frog portraits just yet. Not a problem. What would you like to know? Okay. All right. There's... Yeah. Suspect. Mateus Dracula Giger. All right. You're the last one. Hello? Hello, frog. Hello. What's your name? I'm Mary. Nice to meet you. You too. Did you like my son? Oh no, that's the fancy lady voice. I did it. I ran out of voices. I'll just give her a bad foreign accent too. That'll be fun. You too. Did you like my song? Yep. I've been practicing all day and night. Oh, are you okay? I'm tired. Maybe you should get some sleep. Maybe. You sing very loudly. Yep, I am by everyone soundproof their houses. That sounds expensive. Yeah, but that's not really my problem. I think I sound very good, even late at night. How late? I love to sing at 3 a.m. Oh my God, my voice is dying. Oh, this is killing me. Wow. All right, never mind. We're pulling an audible. She has a normal human voice. That's when my energy is the highest. That doesn't sound very healthy. My health is my business. Oh yes, that's true. Sorry. That's okay. Maybe I should listen to some soft sounds before bed. Whisper, whisper. Welcome to my hair salon. Snip, snip. That will be 100 money. Just joking. Anyway, who are you? I'm the detective. Ooh, cool. Can you question me? Do you mind if I ask? Oh yeah, sure. Oh boy, I love questions. What were you doing when the parade was destroyed? Oh boy, yeah. Sucks that the parade was destroyed. Oh, we're doing questioning. What was I doing? Not much, just singing outside. You were outside when the parade was destroyed? Yeah. Did you see anything? Yeah. What did you see? Detective, have you heard of extortion? Yes. That's great news. Is it? Detective, I would like to extort you. I don't think that's legal. I am above the law. Oh. Why are you extorting me? I would like 5 money for a train ticket. I don't have any money. Well, you best get some soon. What do you need a train ticket for? I want to go to Froggywood and become a star. Oh, that sounds exciting. I know, right? Sorry about the extortion thing, but I don't really have many other ways to get there. I figure if you get the money for me, I can finally go and live my dreams. La! What will you give me in exchange? Information. What kind of information? A phone number? Who am I calling? I can't tell you that. All I can say is that they were in the vicinity when the parade was destroyed. I don't think you'll be able to solve the case without this phone number. Hence the extortion. Sorry. That's okay. We all get extorted every now and then. Yeah. Anyway, come back to me when you have my money. Oh boy, I love questions. Oh boy. All right. I'm going to save and quit on this. It's just taking a lot out of me to do all the voices and keep up with everything. I'll go back to Here Comes Nico next time we're playing a game, but boop. I love this frog, though. I love this aesthetic. Love it so good. Whew. Hoofy doof. All right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get some of that good piano music back on. Whew. That, guys, I hope you had a cozy time. I hope we all had some coziness going on. Actually, hold on, wait. Mike said to check Twitter. Oop, that was weird. I'm gonna just check Twitter real fast, see what's going on over there. Over the old puppet Jared. Aw, hold on. Let me get this back up. Yeah, Mike, way to go. In the anime dimension, Kawaii at Puppet Jared has gotten popular enough to get her own energy drink, introducing Jarenergy, the only energy drink that is guaranteed nutrition-free. Comes in several hard flavors, including grotesque grape. Amazing, adorable, super cool, super rad. Thank you, Michael. However you pronounce it, I appreciate it. That is lovely. You gotta give that the old retweet. Give that the old retweety. Very Bang inspired, even though I have switched over to Zoa, the world's first positive energy beverage by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, hand mixed by his powerful arms. It's Mick, like the mouse, Mickzik. Mickzik Michael. Thank you for the clarification. Grapes in the chat, cozy piano music playing. Everything's good. Everything's fine. We are doing a stream same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. What did I say? What did I tell people I was doing? That's a good question. What did I tell people I was doing? Oh, okay. We're gonna do a Gartic phone hangout, and I'm going to look up the top 10 pop songs according to, I don't know, Billboard or Spotify. I'll find a reputable list of the top 100 pop songs of the current day, and I will react to them in real time, just obliterating any attempt at monetization of these videos. Whatever. I do it for you guys. And then we'll close it out with some Gartic Phone, because I just love that game. I think it's very fun. It's very interactive. So yeah, watch it, listen as a man in his deep 30s is exposed to what children are listening to, and I will respond in real time. Mateus talking about his Bang energy experiences. And Square Brap, I look forward to seeing you then as well. Whew. It has been a slow trickle of dizzying heights, but we're doing cozy streams. We're doing cozy evening streams, reasonably cozy streams. And I will see you tomorrow. Please be kind. Please be good. And harangue any strangers possible to find this YouTube page and to subscribe. And always be graping. Never stop grape. That's a terrible catchphrase. I gotta find a better catchphrase.